What's up, Scorpios? I'm just getting the energy of, for you guys, been there, done that. I feel like you're at a place where you're all about having peace at this time of your life. You're not allowing any type of negative energy. People that wants to come around you and be negative. People that want you to react. People that want you to indulge in negativity. I'm just getting the energy of like been there, done that. You know, it comes a time and a place where it's time to grow and it's time to elevate and it's time to move on to grown shit. You know what I'm saying? I just feels like you just on some grown shit. That's what I'm getting for you guys here. You have no time for negativity. I feel like you're at a place where it's all about having peace in your life. That's the key word for you guys. I'm getting for you is peace. Just having peace in life. Okay. And anything that does not bring you peace is trying to bring destruction. It's trying to bring conflict and chaos. You don't want nothing to do with it. Let's see what's going on here for my Scorpios. Scorpios, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node. Scorpios. Okay, and we got sugar-coated. Yeah, I feel like you have sugar-coated shit enough. You know what I'm saying? You could have spared people's feelings. You could have held your tongue back to keep from hurting people's feelings, not saying what you want to say. And I feel like you're no longer sugarcoating shit. People want to be fake. They want to sugarcoat shit to you. They want to, be deceptive. People ain't keeping it real. People ain't keeping it 100. Because with sugarcoated here, you got sweet but deceptive words, empty compliments, hidden insults, too good to be true. These are people that, watch what they say. These are people that want to say jokes. Some people may like to say jokes to you, but in those jokes is some sort of truth. In those jokes is something that they really feel about you. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you just catching all shit. You catching everything. You catching all the fake shit. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing unseen. You ain't no duck. You ain't no dummy. You ain't slow. You ain't none of that. And I feel like all the fake shit, you see right through it. Like, let me give you an example. Like, because some of you guys may have a situation like this where the fake people may end up exposing themselves. Like, for an example, right? My sister, right? My sister hanging with a group, with a little friend group. And one of the girls in the group, right? One of the girls in the group was, talking negative about her, like real bad, like real bad. And she thinking like, hey, we friends. And my sister, she's a Scorpio, by the way. My sister's a Scorp, so she be like real laid back. So talking shit, talking cash money, just talking cash money about her, right? So one of the other friends in the circle, you know what I'm saying, let my sister hear what the other girl was saying, all the shit that she was talking. So this may be a situation like that for you guys. Like, you may end up hearing a conversation. You may end up hearing somebody saying something about you who you thought you was cool with, who you thought y'all was friends, and it's like, damn, you felt like that? Shit, I bet. So I feel like you may not even say nothing to this person. You may not even tell you may not even address it. Tell them, hey, I know that you don't fuck with me. I know that you don't like me. Like my sister, she never said anything to the girl. She just stopped fucking with her. Didn't say nothing. So the girl, so the girl was telling the other girl, like, dang, I wonder why such and such don't talk to me. I wonder why she don't, not knowing that she heard everything that the girl was saying about her. That's why she don't fuck with you. Because she heard everything that you were saying. She got exposed. And now she acting like she don't know why. People are weird as hell. How you know that you have been a fake friend? How you know that you have been talking shit about somebody? How you know what you've been doing? And then you not think that, well, damn, did I get exposed in some way? How did this person, because I know I've been talking shit about them, make it make sense. So somebody you may just cut somebody off. You may not even explain shit. You just may cut them off. And somebody they may be really asking people like, hey, why Scorpio don't fuck with me? Why Scorpio don't talk to me? Man, they know why Scorpio don't fuck with them. Make it make sense, okay? So these are people that they tell jokes, but it's really insults in their jokes. People that's been sugarcoating shit with you, acting like they fuck with you, but they don't. And I feel like you've been keeping it real light. You've been, you know what I'm saying, these people been treading real lightly. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you're just not with the fake shit. I feel like there may be a group of friends or people that you're cutting off. You're not sugarcoating shit with nobody. You know what I'm saying? You ain't sparing feelings. You ain't doing that no more. Okay? You ain't finna play along just to get along. No, you ain't doing none of that. What else for my Scorpios? Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node for Scorp. So we got photoshopped here. Okay? Fake perfection, artificial beauty, unrealistic standards, filtered beyond recognition. Look at here. These are people that also could be jealous of your look. These are people that got to Photoshop photos. You know what I'm saying? They look, for example, they may look one way online, but in real life, they don't look like that. You know what I'm saying? These may be people that, you know, they look older than their motherfucking age. You know what I'm saying? This may be somebody that go around talking all this shit about you, but they ass on drugs and shit like that, and them drugs don't age them. You know what I'm saying? They alcoholic, they smoking all the time. You know what I'm saying? They run the streets all the time. They ass look old before they damn age. But trying to talk about you. And see, I feel like you could have been called somebody ass out, but you been trying to, like, you know what I'm saying, spare their motherfucking feelings. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I feel like somebody is not who they appear to be. Somebody's wearing a mask. Is what I'm getting here. And see, we got, yeah, mirror, mirror here. I feel like there's an energy of somebody who needs to look within themselves. This may be somebody always talking shit about everybody, always running their mouth, but they don't look within them within their damn selves. And you could have been blasted their ass, but you've been sparing their ass, okay? And I got CEO energy. I feel like you guys are in this energy where you focus on your money. You taking control of your life. You focus on your money, and the only way is up. If you already down, shit, what other way you can't get no lower. The only way is up at this point. So I feel like you're stepping into the CEO energy. You could be opening your own business. If you have your own business, something is taking off for you. Okay, that's the energy that I'm getting here. Yeah, and we got love bomb. Yeah, I told you. I feel like you also have a lover here. There's a lover here that's deceptive. This is somebody that they lie between their teeth. They tell nothing but sweet lies. Nothing but sweet lies. I'm getting that song. Was it by Young Blue? Beautiful Lies. Beautiful lies. Somebody tell a lot of beautiful lies. They don't mean none of that shit. This is somebody who's love bombing you. Somebody tried to love bomb you. You knew something was too good to be true. Okay. What's going on here for my Scorpios? Yeah, we got ghosted. Okay. Yeah, I just feel like you knew something was fake about a person. Just period. I feel like you ghosted somebody. Somebody was not who they appeared to be. I'm also getting some of you guys could have got catfish. I'm also getting an energy here of you met up with somebody online. You could have met up with somebody online and shit sounded good, shit looked good and all that. And I feel like you met up with somebody. This could have been on Facebook, OnlyFans, Instagram, whatever. You met up with somebody and I feel like somebody was not what they looked like from online. This could have been like for example, this could have been somebody on OnlyFans looking fine as fuck. On OnlyFans, they could have looked at fine as fuck, body looking this, you know, face looking this, and then you saw a bitch in person, and it was like, what the fuck, Felicia, bad bitch, you know what I'm saying? Like somebody look old before you said this person look. Somebody look old, but look at this shit. In real life, they look old before their age, but online, bitch, they look like Barbie doll. You hear me? They look them the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting energy of somebody, yeah. They ain't what they appear to be. Somebody can have a BBL and that shit drooping and some more shit. Something ain't right, okay? Something is just not where it appear to be. Somebody could have a filter on. There's some sort of filters on somebody's photo. It's some shit like that, okay? That ass is not assing. That ass ain't, you know what I'm saying, banging in real life. That's what I'm getting here, okay? It ain't a walking trophy, okay? Let's see. I'm getting somebody made look all like they sexy and fly, but in real life they having grandma drawers and grandma clothes on and some more shit. Okay, so I feel like these are people that, you know, they need to pay attention to their own life, their own self. I feel like you've been doing a lot of self-reflecting for yourself. I feel like on Sundays you could prioritize and take care of yourself on Sundays. I feel like you could have a Sunday routine where you just relax. You don't clean, you don't cook, you don't do nothing. You just relax. Sundays is like your relaxation days. You could also be somebody that go to church here, but Sundays is something about Sundays. You recharge, you pamper yourself, you prioritize yourself. Sundays can even be family days. But yeah, I feel like you're taking care of yourself more. You're focusing on you. And I feel like you're focused on your money. You're making some sort of money moves. There could be some sort of investment. This could be like with Bitcoin or something like that. But you're going to get like a large deposit. This deposit may be $5,200. It may be $5,276, around $5,000. You may end up getting like some sort of deposit. Okay, this could be from something that you're invested in, some sort of investment. Okay, okay. And we got triggered here. Yeah, I'm telling you, somebody is mad as hell. You see this? Somebody is mad. There's a feminine energy who's mad at you because you're in this boss energy. Something about your career, something about your money has leveled up, and it has somebody else in tears. I feel like your success has another person in tears. Just period. Yeah, because you've ascended. There's an extension here. Okay, you're speaking up for yourself. Yeah, spiritual growth, higher awareness, next level consciousness, elevating self. Yeah, you're elevating in life. Yeah, while somebody else is fake flexing. This could be like a dude he got nice jewelry on, name brand shirts, name brand shoes, jewelry, glasses on, wearing glasses. Everything about him looks like money. But it ain't his. It ain't his. He have his homeboy jewelry on, riding a bitch car. You know what I'm saying? Flexing his homeboy money. Something about this masculine here or this person here, they fake flexing here. Okay? Okay? Something about that. Okay? You can have a dude competing with you or some shit. Okay? That's what I have for you. Don't get to like, comment, subscribe. I love you guys. Have a good day. Bye.